judge, I'll go for something a little bit more expensive.
Funny man.
But let me finish. If they're your way of saying sorry to some of your victims, I'll go for something a little bit cheaper because you're going to need an awful lot of flowers.
Yeah, you know, I am kind of sorry, actually. Yeah, sorry I didn't do your windows and all.
Excellent. What, and you think I'm funny?
Today's the day you get sent to prison, isn't it?
Ah, good news really does travel fast, doesn't it?
This time tomorrow, you'll be somebody's girlfriend.
I'll be glad when today's over.
So you still think you're gonna go down?
Yeah, maybe. What's that? You're getting an ad in the Lonely Arts column?
Get lost. It's for jobs.
Jobs. Finally turned you back on being Crown Prince of Kebabs, then?
Well, they weren't all that glamorous, to be fair, mate. You know, when they abolished slavery, they forgot to tell me old man about it.
Yeah. We should tell him that you can't play on your ski electric, then that'll teach him how to behave.
See you later, dude.
Yeah. There you go, mate.
Thought you were still in bed.
Couldn't sleep. I got you these, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And these came for you as well.
I put me in water.
I know it's not much to remember your 50th.
You shouldn't have bothered.
I just thought, you know, you should have something nice to remember today by.
Mum! Because I knew how it would upset you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan's been fantastic. Yeah, he's here. All right, I'll put him on.
Hi, Gran. Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, I have been dreading that.
Well, it's done now.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
You know me, Mum. Telling us only the start.
Nothing's changed.
She's already giving me the third degree about Alex.
Right.
Just didn't want to get into that in front of Ryan.
Okay.
Well, I'll ring her later.
Oh, there'll be no need for that. She'll be on the phone herself every 2 minutes. What about this, Michelle? What about that? I almost wish I hadn't told her.
Well, she had to find out sooner or later.
You know, she's always drummed into us how family's the most important thing. So I know what this is going to do to her.
Look at it this way. A few weeks, with some real balance, you'll never put a foot wrong again.
Yeah, I know, love. But now it's come down to it, I can't help worrying.
See ya.
Yeah, okay, sweetie.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning, Audrey. Would you mind giving this to Gail for me, please?
Oh, yes, thanks, love. Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Oh, we don't know about birthday cards. She should be in dock today and all.
Don't be ridiculous.
Hey, when a kid goes off the rails like that, it's as much the parents' fault.
Yeah. Like them girls who end up as prostitutes. Makes you wonder how they're brought up, doesn't it?
Morning.
Looking about early, Jack?
Well, I've got to study my investments, haven't I? There's a couple here I fancy at Newbury.
But you don't know what to do with all that money you're making.
Well, I am thinking of splashing out on a lovely pair of birds now that spring is here.
Still life in the old dog yet, eh?
Pigeons, lad, breeding stock.
Not more pigeons.
Oh, no, don't worry. Look, I'm going to get Tyrone to give us a lift with the pigeons back into our yard.
Him and Molly won't mind.
Well, they did tell me that treat the place as if it was still my own.
It would be good, though, if you could move him into there. Then Liam can clean up the yard so there's room for the pram.
Oh, that was my mum on the phone. Again.
Well, look, you said yourself you need to take Alex and Ryan over there, so why don't you? Save a lot of questions.
Yeah, I suppose it would.
Clear it with Wendy. She's all right. Get on the first flight out tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, save your mum and dad a lot of worry.
Excuse me. It's not just Alex's mum you need to clear things with. What about me?
Hey?
Well, this pub won't run itself, you know. Sean's on holiday. Lauren's away. I can't do without Michelle and all. I'm sorry, but
Now, hang on a minute. She's got to go and see her mum and dad.
No, you hang on a minute. This has been going on 3 or 4 months now. Why does she have to go right this minute?
Yeah, look, Steve, your mum's right.
Thank you.
No, I'm sorry. You've got enough on your plate being here without worrying about them in Ireland. And as far as the pub is concerned, we will manage. I tell you what, here's a radical thought. Why don't Vernon pull his weight for once, eh? Go on, go and ring Wendy.
Might become a fireman. You know, AKA Dave Magnet.
Why don't you try something you've got a bit more chance at, like rocket scientist or brain surgeon?
Give up. Average day for a fireman. Hold a hose, save a cat from a tree for a very grateful housewife, oil the pecs, pose for a calendar. How hard could it be?
What colour is the sky in your world, Diane? Anyway, you haven't even got pecs.
Have you seen that?
Part-time assistant required, good rates of pay, hours to do.
I have right to report into trades description, police.
Well, he was never going to get another idiot stupid enough to work for what you did, was he?
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Oh.
Right, here we go again.
It's like one of them magic tricks, innit? Hey? Now you see it, now you don't.
Well, do you want to get Paul Daniels out here and make the flaming thing disappear again?
We both know he's not going to do that, don't we?
Well, tell him if he doesn't, I'm going to shove his magic wand where the sun doesn't shine.
I thought you'd have realised by now. Roy ain't the sort of bloke you can frighten.
What is he? Some sort of ninja warrior?
Man of principle.
You all right?
What do you think?
I think he needs us today more than he'd like to let on, so come on. Do you really think he knows what he's letting himself in for?
I just hope the court realises how mixed up he is. That this is enough to bring him to his senses.
They're not going to let him off with a telling off, sweetheart. You know, he may not be coming home with us, you know that?
Mum, please, don't even say it.
Right, come on. Let's get it over with.
It's a problem, gentlemen.
Yeah. That lot down there can't work thanks to you and your little games. Now, Debbie McGee here reckons you can make that car disappear again.
Sorry, who?
All we want is to get the wagon through.
Well, all the bats wanted was to be left in peace.
You've made your point. We're sorry about the bats, OK?
Thank you. But it's not your apologies I'm concerned with.
You are doing my head in, mate.
Just shift your car.
I've already said I can't drive.
Well, somebody parked it there. Get them to shift it.
As a colleague who's no longer here.
Then give me the keys.
As I've said, my wife is in Africa. She is the legal owner of the vehicle.
You are pushing me way too far, son. Yeah, leave him alone. Well, that's all we need, Laurel and flipping Hardy.
Give him the keys, Roy. Because if this kicks off, I'm going to have to break someone's face.
There is a simple way to resolve this matter. Get Tony Gordon to admit to his part in the removal of the bat colony, and I will have the car removed.
Just like that.
If he offered me good rates of pay and hours that suit, you know, I'd still be there.
I thought you wanted to be a fireman.
Steve always wanted to be a racing driver.
Remind me not to get in his cab again.
Well, it's the same logic, innit? You know, like, my dad loves food, opens a kebab shop.
All right, so can we expect you to start selling mirrors any day now?
Huh?
What she means is that you love yourself so much.
Somebody's got to, Dazzler.
Anyway, I've had a rethink. You know, seeing as my old man's willing to pay going rate.
Honestly, Darryl, you've no chance. He's well brassed off with you.
I have a cunning plan. Come on.
I hear young David's in court today.
Well, I hope they throw away the key. I don't know, Jack. He's either sick or he's evil.
I mean, why do what he did to people like you, who've never done him any harm? I don't know. I don't try and understand anything more complicated than a pigeon coop.
And then there's the nursery.
She means the spare room.
Yeah, exactly. It's still a spare room. We should at least be decorating it.
Still plenty of time.
What, for Kirk or Ryan to move in again? Well, if there was a cot in there, we might...
I'm on it.
I'll get you another drink. Lily could use it.
Sorry to bother you, Tony. Got a problem.
Go on.
Well, that prat at the cafe, he's at it again. Says you're the only one who can source it.
All right.
We'll get our own drinks. You go and have your little chat.
Well, you think Roy just shouts and I go running?
Oh, no, that's right. That's only Carla, isn't it? I take it it's Roy who still thinks it's you got rid of the bats.
Who knows what he thinks?
Well, let's put it this way. I don't think the inside of his head is a place you'd recognise.
Right, you tell Mr. Cropper I'll be there when I finish my drink.
Yeah, will do.
Oh, hello, Mr. Mortimer. I'm calling about the job you're advertising. No, it's for my brother.
What name's it, love?
Newton. Daniel Newton.
Could you tell your Daniel to come round for an interview? Has he got far to come? Good, I look forward to meeting him. Bye.
Nice one.
David Platt, sir.
Ah, yes. The young man who doesn't think he needs representation. I take it that's still the case?
It is, sir.
David, I know we've had this conversation before, but I'm offering you one last chance to get yourself a solicitor.
Thanks, but no thanks.
You do realize the implications of these proceedings today, that you may well end up receiving a custodial sentence?
I do.
Can I just talk to him for a minute, please?
Well, I would have thought you'd have done that before now, but very well.
David, they're bending over backwards to help you. Why don't you let them?
It could make all the difference, David. A decent solicitor would know what to say, what the court wants to hear.
And exactly, what does that mean? Going over all the abortion stuff with Tina? No, it's not fair on anybody, that.
Tina would understand. She knows how important this is.
I thought you two were finished. Well, I hardly think protecting her should be your priority just now.
Mum, you are always criticising me for not caring enough about others. And now when I do? No, I'm fine as I am, thanks.
In that case, let's proceed.
Castle there?
Unlike the bats, yes.
Roy, mate, I've got to tell you, I do admire you in all this.
Why do I sense a butt coming?
Yeah, it's just that, well, based on that form, and it doesn't look like they're going to take much more winding up.
Hey, they get nasty. Lad me to reckon with.
Violence is not the answer, Becky. Look what Gandhi achieved through passive resistance.
Right? Gandhi got shot.
Look, surely this has gone far enough. There's only us that use this place at dinner time. You must be losing a fortune with builders staying away.
This is not about money.
Right, my friend, we're small businessmen and money is our very lifeblood, yes?
Well, I certainly can't afford to do it. Business has been rubbish since Christmas.
You've made your point and it'll not bring the bats back.
At last, someone talking common sense.
Pragmatism. There is a difference. If I were merely being pragmatic, we wouldn't be here now.
Instead, you're merely being obstructive.
Well, I do like to think so, yes.
Thank you. David, you've heard the case against you. Do you have anything to say?
No, not really.
David, please.
Mum, it's a bit late for I'm sorry.
Do you really have to make things worse, David? This is nonsense, you know, honestly. This is totally out of character.
Thank you, Mrs. Roberts. But it is becoming abundantly clear that your grandson is well aware of what he's doing and the implications of his actions.
Everyone tells me you're mad. You don't fool me.
I'm not trying to fool anyone.
They're all thinking, good old Roy, he cares that much about the bats that he's willing to take on the nasty building workers.
But you're not thinking that.
No. I'm thinking... How much?
Sorry?
To make this whole thing go away. 1,000?
No, you're not understanding. I don't want your money. This is about principle.
You remind me of the guy in Tiananmen Square, standing there with his shopping bag in the path of a tank.
An image of defiance and bravery that entranced the entire world.
Or stupid, suicidal. You already think I don't operate within the realms of common decency, do you, Roy? But what you don't know is how far I'm prepared to go.
This is where the threat comes, is it?
Have you any idea how much money's involved in this development?
Oh, a lot, I'm sure.
More than enough to let one lunatic continue to jeopardise it. Do you understand?
Oh, abundantly. One lunatic, one colony of bats. To you, mere obstacles to be brushed aside.
So, is there another solution to this current standoff that could be less painful?
All I am seeking is an admission that you are behind the destruction of this bat colony.
Well, confess to breaking the law. Even you know I can't do that. Maybe someone mindful of how all work on the site would have to stop, and the financial implications, took a highly illegal course of action. But who that someone was...
Well, in that case, perhaps some gesture of a financial nature.
Well, you really disappoint me. Here was me thinking this was not about lining your pockets.
No, not for me. For charity. An appropriate one. And you can clearly afford a significant sum. And in turn, I will make a gesture. The car will no longer be a problem, pro temp.
You move this car now, you've got a deal.
I'll arrange it.
Here you are, darling. Thanks, man. Oh, dear. Seemed to be taking a long time. Yeah, that's good or bad? Well, at least they've seen us. And they can see we're not a family of scratchers from some sink estate.
Do you think that helps?
Gail, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore.
Yeah, well, I know one thing. I'm going down.
David, what would be the point? It's not like you're a hoodie or a druggie.
Yeah, well, last Christmas, that's exactly what you thought I was. One of you believed me then.
Well, it's a bit late to start going over that again now, isn't it?
Yeah, and it just.
Anyway, your mum's right. You know, you might be lucky. Just get community service.
Yeah, that'd be for the best. You could do some good. Instead of being locked up with the scum of the earth.
Hey, it's my future cellmate she's talking about.
Don't joke about this.
Well, Mum, what else can I do?
What Daniel doesn't appreciate is I'm saving him from the real world.
Yeah, and the world from him, right?
Amber works for you sometimes.
Well, listen, according to Amber, she works with me, right? Which is different. Whereas Molly, oh, what a find! Because she's bright, she's smart, and the customers, they absolutely love her.
How much do you pay her?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you'd poach her, wouldn't you, eh?
In a second.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you what, how about Partex and Molly for our Daryl?
Daryl? Daryl? Now, why would I want anyone who'd leave his own father in the lurch? Excuse me.
Dev.
We're all what about?
Trying to get you a job.
Oh, that's funny, because that's what I'm here about.
Oh, for the interview Mel booked?
You knew it were her?
Duh. She's rubbish at disguising her voice. So, do you want the job?
Well, I was to suit. Good rates of pay.
Tell me, why would I employ anyone who would lie to get an interview?
Only a bit of fun.
No, it was a lie. So what do I call you? Daniel? Daryl?
Whatever.
All right, Mr. Whatever. Oh, do you have a reference from your former employer? Oh, no, you won't have, will you? No, because you just walked out on your last job. Yeah, resigned, drunk.
All right, you've made your point.
Oh, got to stop you there, son. Dana Mitchell. Yeah, this young lady's here for the job interview, so if you want the job, you're going to have to wait your turn. Just come through, love. Through to the back, Daryl.
What?
sentencing, you need to be in the dock.
Eh?
Is that necessary?
It is, yes. All stand. You remain standing.
David Platt, we have read and considered the pre-sentence report. We looked carefully for any gesture of remorse. We found none, save that you had the good sense to plead guilty. Neither a fine nor a community sentence can be justified. We may have taken a different view had you not compounded the damage you caused by assaulting a police officer. We are therefore going to make a detention and training order. This will be an order for 4 months, which, in our opinion, matches the seriousness of the offences.
No! That's ridiculous.
Had you not pleaded guilty, the sentence would have been for an order of 6 months.
I'm sorry, Mum.
The right decision will be back in half an hour.
David.
Unbelievable. What, is that Becky?
Worse, the ball and chain. By the way, you missed something funny. Roy getting his mate to move that wooden car.
What, you got a missus?
As good as, yeah. She wants me to pick up our nipper from her mates. But listen.
What, and you got a kid?
I've got a daughter. What's the problem? Is there something you want to say to me, Batman? What now?
Hey, why don't you open some of your cards?
And I said, but you're not moving the car, Roy. Your floppy-haired friend is. To which the other one says, I object to that.
Ken, this is.
So I've got one leading me the right act, and I've got the other one driving this ridiculous car at 1 mile an hour. Honestly, I thought, what have I got myself into here?
Well, it sounds like you met your match. What are you going to do to make amends?
Hey, this isn't funny. You're going to have to fob him off until he goes away.
No, you're not. That's Hayley's husband. You do what he wants and put it to bed.
I don't know what he wants. I'm dreaming about this guy. You know, I actually had a dream about this guy. He's driving me insane.
Toothbrush, sponge, soap, and some sweets. How you feeling? Yeah, all right. I'm going to go through the rules, and then I'm going to show you where everything is. Any questions, just ask.
What's your name again?
Rob.
Rob. Will I have to share a room with anybody?
Let's have a look. You are in with Graham Proctor. It's a fiasco, but you'll be all right. Lace is undone. What do you think then? Hard done by this morning?
No. I'm guilty, so I deserve everything I get.
Really? Better let you go then. Don't want you corrupting all these innocent souls.
Oh, where you going, Rye?
I'm staying here with Steve and Amy. I'm not suffering the humiliation of going to County Kildare, no way.
But there'll be no humiliation, darling. They love you.
Some things are just a bit too weird. The three of us at Grandma's is one of them. What are Frank and Linda going to say? What's Mrs. McCoy going to say?
Who's this, Ryan? Your wee pal?
Well, I'll be really disappointed.
And I'll be too embarrassed. Much rather be here teasing Steve about his gut and having to go through every single thing again.
Well, Steve will be working.
So will I. Revision. There's no way on earth.
All right, then.
You all right?
I might be.
Look, Bex, I hate to be the one to say this, but...
So don't say it.
Well, that fella you seen, he's virtually mad with a kid and all sorts.
All sorts? What's all sorts?
Well, he's got a missing kid.
Yeah, you said that, and then you said no sorts.
All right, just an expression.
Yeah, well, so's this. Mind your own business.
Deirdre and I watched Last Tango in Paris last night on DVD. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
No, I'm not.
Well, there's a very famous love scene which caused quite a stir at the time. And wouldn't you know it? At the exact moment that the scene started, Blanche walked in.
Are you all right, Becky?
Fine.
Something happened.
Ken's talking, Roy. Through to interrupt.
Right, come here, you. Now listen, do as you're told. No back chat. Home when he says home, bed when he says bed, right?
And remember, do as she says, and no Irish jokes.
To be sure.
Can I cuff him one if he steps out of line, like a slap on the napper, like that?
Get off.
Like what, Steve?
Like this.
I'm gonna hit you back.
Go on then.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Birthday, dear Gail. Happy birthday to you.
Oh no.
Yeah, they've given him 4 months.
Gail.
Where?
Oh, some young offenders institution. I mean, the chap did tell... Where was it, Gail?
I'm so sorry.
If it's any consolation, I know how it feels. And the first night is the worst.
I don't know how I feel. I'm just numb.
Look, I've had an idea. I mean, well, since they're here, darling, let's carry on as planned.
You seriously suggesting we celebrate my birthday?
Well, yeah, look, there's a load of people coming round. So I can either go round and cancel them all, or we'll have a drink and, keep our spirits up.
I'm not in the mood for a party.
Well, maybe not, but I'm your mother. You're 50 years old and you're having one.
Let me take it. Hello? Sarah.
Look, well, I'm going to get Bill round. He can start blowing up the balloons. And why don't you go and open that wine, my darling? Yeah.
All right, ladies.
We are closing.
Closing, yes. Closed, no. So, I'll have a cup of tea, please, and one of your finest waitresses. One with cream on the top, if you've got it. This one. I'll have this one, please.
I'm afraid we're not serving any more food or drink. Tea's gone cold in any case.
Don't bother me.
It's all right, Roy. I'll get him a tea.
A walking, talking cream cake.
So a tea, yeah? And a nice cream cake, right?
Oh,
Oh, by the way, Rick, how's the family?
eh?
Becky, no! Becky!
Get off me, you mad cow!
Tell it to your missus! And tell it to your kiddie! And come back when the tea's hot and I will put you in hospital, you spineless lying thing!
Becky!
Come
on!
That's enough.
Doors locked 9 o'clock, lights out 10 o'clock.
How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope
The dog is for sale. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Graham.
You all right?
This is David.
David, eh? I've been doing art, Rob. And today, I painted a tree. We all painted trees, except for Taylor. He did a picture of Jordan. And we all cut our trees out and stuck them together to make a forest.
Okay. Well, first of all, thanks for coming in.
Pleasure.
I haven't received a CV yet.
Oh, well, my sister's printer's broke, so...
Maybe you can forward it on.
I'll drop it in.
Right. Now, curriculum... Well, I'll just put CV.
Is this really what she wants after news like that?
Audrey bullied her into it.
It's quite tricky inflating balloons, isn't it? I mean, you blow with all your might and you get nowhere. You need that sudden breakthrough.
Yeah, it's tying them up I don't like.
It helps if you stretch them like that.
Oh, okay.
What should I do then? Not having a drink then, Gail?
I had half a glass of Pinot Grigio.
We were just saying, Gail, these pretzels are very nice.
Yes, I thought so too.
Nice and crispy.
Thank you.
So how does it feel to be 50?
He can't remember.
Oh, and you can?
I haven't had much time to think about it, really.
Well, no, you won't have, will you?
So how old are you then, Norris?
Actually, Sarah's invited her over to Milan. I mean, but she's not having it. I keep saying, Gail, it's going to be the best thing for you just now.
How can I go to Milan with him in there?
Well, there's nothing you can do here now.
I can visit him, support him, be close to him. How's he going to feel if I go swanning off to Milan?
Perhaps he should have thought of that before he started running
just
amok.
give it a rest, will you?
3 girls are in. After time, they're all stunners, dead fit. You know, they've got short skirts, legs, hair, everything.
Blondes.
Blondes, whatever. Right. They get a bit rowdy, a bit flirty.
With me?
Now, they've ordered donors, chips, pop. But when it comes to paying, they can't seem to grasp the idea of the buyer-seller contract. So they reckon they've got no cash, but in lieu of payment, they suggest that they give you a snog.
All of them?
What do you do?
Well, I think if you're asking me that, you're in wrong business.
Well, all right, we'll say it's blokes.
Oh, no way.
No, not for kissing. I mean, they just refuse to pay.
All right. I'd let them go.
Excuse me?
Look, I don't hand food over until they pity me, OK? And if I already have, then I'll never serve them again. But the occasional loss of takings ain't really worth a kicking. Now, can I have my job back?
Well, is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Yeah. Where's the remote? I can't find it.
Well, Mr. Morton, we'll be in touch.
And who's we? You and Finlay?
I don't know what. You're going to think I'm mad here, but for a minute there, I thought that were your Darryl.
Top up. White, please, yeah. Thank you.
I get no respect off my boys these days. Tell our Josh do something, just ignores me. I think I've lost the dressing room.
Oh, Jason called me Eileen this morning. Does it now and again just to keep me on my toes.
Then the daddy spider said, well, from now on, you can stand on your own 8 feet.
Don't get me wrong, our Tracy's got it hard.
I don't like to see a neighbour in distress, right, but they let that boy walk free, all right, and my faith in the British justice system would have evaporated like milk.
Well, maybe it'll straighten him out.
Oh, he'll be like a frightened little mouse in there, having to mix it with all those hard nuts and chaffs.
Actually, according to Gail's leaflets, they can have PlayStations in the rooms if they behave themselves.
They're playing table tennis all day and smoking the weed. Yeah, it's a fool's paradise, Deirdre.
What do you think's the shortest time we can stay for?
Well, we can't leave yet.
We could always go to the pub, you know, if you fancy a change of scenery.
I want to stay by the phone.
Yes, David's allowed one phone call.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
Bill, I think I better stay here tonight, just to make sure she doesn't get too drunk.
Tina, it's me. I wish your phone was on. I just need to speak to someone. Anyway, I'm in the slammer now, 4 months, and I miss you.
You could open a sauna.
Ha ha.
No, not that kind of sauna. I meant like a Turkish baths or something, or a fancy dress shop. Or a shop that sells musical instruments, you know, like trumpets and trombones and harpsichords and the occasional xylophone.
Can you tell me when you've stopped talking?
Well, I can't till I've stopped talking, wouldn't I?
Is your hand obsessed with my thigh? Just a question.
Yes, it is actually. Hey, I tell you what. What about a late-night bar? You know, like somewhere for the likes of us to while away the midnight hours. And there's room for one round here as well. Liz boots them out, they come to us.
Us?
Well, they come to you. Yeah, you just get like the odd DJ, you know, some long-haired fool in a tracksuit. Get some Brazilian bottled beer, some cocktails maybe, and make it dark. It should be very, very dark, you know, like a lounge or a cave.
You know what? That's not such a bad idea.
Mr. Morton.
What?
Your application was unsuccessful.
So when do I start?
Listen to me. This time, it's a proper contract. Written warnings, you name it. I want punctuality and I want respect.
All right, Tubbs, keep your...
You accept the terms of your employment?
Yes, I accept. Get off. Dad.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gail. Happy birthday to you.
Only 5 candles, I'm afraid, but that's 1 for every decade.
Blow 'em out then, Gail, eh?
Come on.
Go on there, Gail. Go on there, Gail.
Oh, you're not going to make me speak.
Oh, well, if you're not going to, I am. Anyway, shh. I'd just like to say very, very happy birthday to a good daughter, good mother, and grandmother, of course, to little Bethany in Milan, God bless her soul. But most of all, to a good friend, a really, really good friend.
Yeah, OK, thank you. Thank you all for coming.
I mean, I know she's had her ups and downs, hasn't she? And she's never been very lucky in love, Lord knows. But one day, darling, one of them will stick. And nobody deserves happiness more than...
Gail, we call her, actually, don't we?
Yeah, and finished, Ken.
To Gail.
All right.
Hey, Gail. Children.
Yes,
You know, Gail, there's no one in that room that hasn't called your boy David a toe rag at one time or another, right?
yeah, I imagine.
But if he was my boy, I found myself in your position at this landmark age of 50.
Thank you.
Then I hope I could conduct myself with the dignity and the pride that you have shown. So happy birthday, and thank you for having me, Bill. Oh,
You're most welcome.
come here.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about Rick.
Didn't give a monkey's about Rick.
No, I know you didn't.
So why bother saying it then?
It's what Rick represents. That's what you give a monkeys about. Love, romance, having someone.
Oh, I had him, don't you worry. Many times.
I think I'm going to go over and mention the idea to him.
What, for the sake of appearances?
Well, for the sake of something. For pity's sake. Make sure you're nice to him this time.
Well, you want to see fake friendliness? Vast. And be warned, I also do fake marriage.
Don't worry. I do fake pleasure.
Roy!
And that's 5 top. Hey. Do you want to hear a funny story about that one? Carla?
Is it blue?
Do you remember her husband, Paul? Well, one day he went to Main Road, you know, to City's ground, and there was an announcement of a tanner, you know. Would Paul Connor please come to the ticket office, right? He goes there, there's 4 Paul Connors, yeah, they all think somebody's died. Carla rang the ground. Guess what for?
I haven't got the slightest idea.
She wanted to know the name of the Italian restaurant they went to in Cheadle the week before because, and get this, it were bugging her.
Well, that just about proves everything I've ever said in my life about women.
Hey.
I shall look forward to seeing which charity you've chosen to donate. Thank you.
I've got an idea that I'd like to run by you.
Yeah? Why don't you run it by the dryers and the ladies?
How do you fancy turning Philandros into a late-night bar?
How do you fancy turning 360 and taking your pert little tush back to that scumbag you sat with?
Fine. That's how you feel?
That's how I feel.
Right. Oh, just so you know, if I do a 360, then I'll be facing you again.
Well, I want 80 then. Whatever.
Fine.
Lights out! Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to take, but her mind has been made up. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Dry your eyes, mate. I know you want to make her see how much this pain hurts. But you've gotta walk away now. It's over.
Birthday again.
Bye.
Where's
Oh, sorry, darling. I'm going to have to go to bed. I'm absolutely sozzled. Whew. Will you be all right?
I expect so.
Night-night, my darling.
Night-night, Mum. Oh, dear. Don't you worry. It'll all be okay.
Someone else won't be celebrating. 7 left, but 1's got to go in American Idol now, over on ITV2. Next on ITV1.
Dead sexy, innit?
You'll have to get Donald one of them.
Oh, we've already got a French maid's outfit.
Yeah, I bet you look great in that.
Oh, it's not mine.
It's Benidorm.